Hmm.
All right.
Coates, I've always been afraid that you'd get into a jam and I wouldn't be able to save you. It finally happened. Only this time you had to save me.
Whoa, wait a minute. I didn't save you back there. God saved both of us. Isaiah 41:10 does not say, do not fear, for Coates is with you. It doesn't even say, do not fear, for Bible Man is with you. It says, do not fear, for I am with you, meaning God. You said it yourself. You're not Superman.
Baby doo ba doop boom boo.
No, but I feel like a failure.
Eunice, access Bible Man history quiz.
Accessing Bibleman History Quiz.
Okay, what prophet tried to turn down God's assignment because of a fear of public speaking?
Hint. He walked softly and carried a big staff.
Moses.
Right. Now, what famous fisherman let God down not once, but 3 times?
Hint. His mouth was bigger than his net.
Peter.
Exactly. Because apart from God, we can do nothing.
I don't know, Coates. I guess I just forgot the truth and allowed my fears to push the wrong buttons.
Buttons?
Yeah, it's an expression.
No. Think about it. Buttons.
Clean as cool buttons.
Observation correct. The common denominator between Kurt and Bibleman are the Clean is Cool campaign buttons.
I knew it. These are composite digital sub-frequency receivers. They must be emitting fields of panic signals being transmitted by that fear character.
And those panic signals are magnified by our own inherent fears. Diabolical.
Signals will also cause you to sweat, further heightening your fear since water is an excellent electrical conductor.
These crystals. Water and salt, the ingredients of sweat. This whole thing was designed to blow our fears out of proportion.
That's how fear works, all right.
Well, one of God's greatest works says that perfect love casts out all fear.
1 John 4:18.
Now, if we can just get Kurt to see that.
You know, I've got an idea. Thanks for coming, Kurt.
I've really blown it this time. Let everybody down.
You know, Kurt, that's exactly what the Apostle Peter thought. He was a leader too, but he got scared. Thought it was over. But instead, God made him the greatest leader ever. Paul says in 2 Corinthians 12:9, God's strength is made perfect in our weakness.
Think there's a chance God could still make a leader out of me?
Guess you'll be needing this. By the way, new one. Designed them a little.
Thanks for everything.
It's our pleasure, Kurt. Now you go out there and you do your best. Let God do the rest. Okay?
Okay.
Oh, we'll see you.
Ready?
Do this.
With less than a minute in the game, it's Devils over Halos by a commanding margin. Bible Man has suffered a career-ending injury to his courage. And it looks like tonight, he'll be finished.
Oh, I'm far from finished. In fact, now it's my turn. James 2:19 says that even the demons believe there is one God and shudder.
Oh, but this isn't about him. It's about you.
That's what your side always wants us to believe. But Psalm 27:1 says that the Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the defense of my life. whom shall I dread?
Doesn't work. Sometimes if you hold it at an angle, it'll work.
Not working.
Oh, those don't work on us anymore, but they will work on you.
Your fears will always come back to haunt you.
Right back at you, Fear Dude, with a little help from 1 John
Fear
4:18.
Dude.
Perfect love casts out fear.
No!
Nice one.
Thank you.
Coach, you should be very proud of yourself and your team for winning that championship.
Well, I am. It says right here we played the best game of our lives. Besides that, we won something even better. Everyone's fired up about the Clean is Cool campaign. Oh, and get this. Kids are asking Kurt if God can help them out with their fears.
That's great. Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks.
Thanks to me.
Thanks to me. Listen, they're trying to take all the credit again. You know, I'd like to settle this right here and now.
We can, if you answer one question. What Bible Man sidekick has trouble giving credit where it's due? Hint, his mouth is bigger than his head.
Oh, no, wait a minute. That's not fair. My head is way bigger.
I concur.
No, wait a minute. I don't mean that. I mean, Miles, you gotta back me up on this. Miles. What do I do with you? Miles.
Okay.
Hi, kids. The Bible promises
Hi,
that
kids.
God has
Cool.
not given us a spirit of fear, which means that we can have confidence.
Spirit
that
of
no
fear,
matter
all that great stuff. Well, that's nice. Not sure anybody else is going to show up. We'll see. I'm going to go pee. Anybody here? No, I gotta get water.
trap me into a relationship.
Really?
Yeah, and it's not gonna work.
Oh, yes, it is.
Lego Batman is a film about Batman, Bruce Wayne, and his greatest fear.
Your greatest fear is being a part of a family again.
Batman doesn't want to get close to anyone because he might lose them. Dick, Robin, Barbara Gordon, Batgirl, and Alfred all help Bruce confront that fear and realize he's better off with an open heart.
Sometimes losing people is part of life. But that doesn't mean you stop letting them in.
This lesson extends to Batman's relationship with the Joker. At the start of the film, Batman refuses to acknowledge Joker as his greatest enemy. And here, the term greatest enemy has a romantic connotation. In the Lego Batman movie, bad guy translates to partner.
Then I'd say that I don't currently have a bad guy.
To fight someone means to date them.
Okay, look, I'm fine with you fighting other people if you want to do that, but what we have is special.
I hate you means I love you.
I hate you, Joker.
I hate you too.
I hate you more.
I hate you the most.
It's a gag, yeah, and people can and do claim that's all anyone should take from these moments. But director Chris McKay called their Joker and Batman dynamic the backbone of the film, and I think he's absolutely right. This lover's tiff between Joker and Batman propels the entire plot. It's what drives Joker to make a new evil plan. It's why Batman rises to Joker's bait, which then allows Joker to kickstart the final battle. It's what forces Batman to face his fears and team up with others. And beyond the laughter, there's real heart to these scenes. It's hard not to feel the gut punch when Batman tells Joker,
"You mean nothing to me."
It's hard not to get angry at Batman when he refuses to say he hates the Joker.
I hate you.
That's nice.
Me too.
At the end of the film, when the fate of the entire city depends on Batman's ability to open up to the Joker to win him back, the creators embrace the romantic nature of that premise. Batman reaches out to Joker and delivers a heartfelt speech, lit by a sunset backdrop and underscored by dramatic music. And suddenly I'm all verklempt.
You'll help me save us.
You just said, us?
This film works as a romance as well as a comedy. And I know people agree with me on that, because some of them boycotted Lego Batman on the grounds that it was chock full of pro-gay propaganda.
What do you say?
You had me at shut up.
Just shut up. You had me at hello.
But there's a reason I find this dynamic so special. When I look at the Batman mythos, at the homophobic nightmare legacy that's dogged this series for decades, I'm struck by the way the Lego Batman movie turns the tables. It treats the romance between Batman and Joker not as a nightmare, but the key to Batman's salvation. Well, to explain that claim, we're gonna need to talk about history. Batman was popular and could also get kinda dark. But ho ho, time for a vibe check. What's that over there? Oh my god! Oh, yes! The early years of Batman were plagued by homoeroticism. Batman and Robin were supposed to share a purely platonic dynamic, but due to panels like this one, gay vibes began to accumulate. Grant Morrison, writer of Batman comics such as Arkham Asylum and Batman and Robin, even went so far to say, "Gayness is built into Batman." I'm not using gay in the pejorative sense, but Batman is very, very gay. There's just no denying it. Obviously, as a fictional character, he's intended to be heterosexual, but the basis of the whole concept is utterly gay. Ever heard of the SNL series The Ambiguously Gay Duo? Yeah, that's a Batman spoof.
Can't keep this up, lifetime companion. Let's go for the break.
By the time the 50s rolled around, parents had started to grow wary of comic books, the same way the parents of today are wary of video games. People were concerned that comics caused juvenile delinquency.
They're reading stories devoted to adultery, to sexual perversion, to horror, to the most despicable of crimes. Crime and horror comic books stimulate outbursts of destructive violence that might otherwise have been channeled into much less antisocial activity.
Then, boy wonder, Mr. Frederick Wortham over here shat out a little book called Seduction of the Innocent. He used falsified studies to claim comics swayed kids to violence, disrespect for authority, and, of course, gay. He described Batman and Robin's situation as like a wish dream of two homosexuals living together.
In a study of over 1,000 homosexual cases at the Quaker Emergency Service Readjustment Center, we found that the arousal of homosexual fantasies, the translation of fantasies into fact, and the transition from episodic homosexual experiences to a confirmed fixation of the pattern may be due to all sorts of accidental factors. The Batman type of story may stimulate children to homosexual fantasies, of the nature of which may be unconscious. In adolescents who realize it, they may give added stimulation and reinforcement.
The morality of comic books was already widely disputed by the time Seduction of the Innocent hit shelves, but many credit Wortham's book as the match that lit the censorship campaign bonfire. A Senate subcommittee of juvenile delinquency recommended that comic publishers create a system to regulate their content. That decree, along with Wortham's book, forced publishers' hands.
Okay, that's enough of that.